The year 1814. Napoleon has just been exiled to Elba following his retreat at the Battle of Nations.
Retreat! I can't look behind me.
Oh, sakes! I can't understand. There's so many nations here.
Russia wins. Now, it's up to the four great powers to reshape Europe after the defeat of Napoleon. Can they do it, or will their conflicting agendas and lavish parties get in their way? Find out on the Congress.
Congress.
I'm so appalled.
Hi, Talleyrand. Shouldn't say her line.
Talleyrand.
I started. Wait for me, Talleyrand.
Talleyrand! And did I hear something about a party because I'm Spanish?
Welcome to Vienna, guys.
Get to it, yes.
powers of nationalism and liberalism. So let's get to work on this map. Whatever, was that good enough?
That was good.
Oh, sorry.
Well, clearly we should begin by addressing the question of Central Europe and what to do with the German states now that Napoleon is gone.
I disagree. I think we should talk about Poland first. Those poor Poles don't have anyone to rule over them at the moment. I think any of us could do a good job controlling or benevolently watching over those Polish people.
Yes, I agree with Alexander.
You would.
Of course it would.
Just hold on a moment now, Alexander. I think that it's important that we ensure a balance of power in Europe first before we just begin expanding the territory on the continent. Without a balance of power, Europe will just start fighting each other again. But what about France? I think I should have say in this.
France? Why should we even let you participate? You're the one who got us into this mess in the first
Oh,
place.
yes,
Oh yeah, France.
good show.
There's no point in having you.
Yes, I agree with Alexander.
You just barge in and now you want to take control?
Come on. What's this?
Yeah, well, I agree
I
with
think I
Alexander.
should say this. I mean, we wouldn't have been here if it weren't for me.
Exactly. We wouldn't have been here if it weren't for you.
You've disrupted the balance of power, my good man.
I love being here and everything, but sometimes I just get the feeling that nobody's listening to me. Even Alex seems sort of distant today, and I wish I could sit down and talk about my feelings with him. But he's too busy. All I want is for Prussia to get just a tiny bit of the German states, maybe a little Sweden, but I feel like an outsider.
Hey, you know where the bathroom is?
Yeah, it's that way.
Alright, thanks man.
See what I mean?
I certainly am disappointed in the lack of professionalism here at the Congress. I do say that back in Britain these matters would not be discussed in so ill-civilized a manner. That Alexander character is simply itching for more land, and I will not stand for it. You see, a careful balance of power must ensure that no one state has more power than the rest. In order for the rest of us to feel safe, France must be returned to reasonable borders, and Russia must be restrained from just taking over the Duchy of Warsaw. Of course, there's always the House of Orange to deal with. They must be allowed some territory as a buffer state, and those German states can't unify, or the center of Europe will be too large. Possibly to achieve a true balance of power, it will be necessary to meet again, to continue discussing things. Yes, maybe this Congress system, as unorganized as it has been thus far, could help the security of Europe overall. What do you think, sirs? Sirs?
I really do not mean to be overly ambitious with these territories, but Russia is really the only one who can rule them. We have the largest army and we are real men. The Duchy of Warsaw will prosper under our control. That's really all we want, I promise, what is best for the Poles. That way, the rest of the other countries will not even have to worry about it. It is perfect. Oh yes, wait, we also require Finland. We like Finland a lot. I think that Hardenberg will back me up on this, right, Hardenberg?
Yes.
Good.
France wants nothing more than she possessed. Seriously, we should get a vote. You can't just ignore us just because we took over a few places for a while. We're an important European power too. I'm super serious about this, you guys.
I have a good idea for the German states, called the German Confederation, and I plan to bring to the table later on. I'm quite proud of it. Secretly, I'm worried about that Alexander character. He wants a little too much territory, and I think he's moving in on my woman. I think if he tries to gain all of Poland, I'll have to resort to extreme measures.
Well, here we are, gentlemen. Map of Napoleonic Europe. Did you look at that, eh? Look at what that bastard left us with.
What a mess this is. It goes all over the place, completely spilling outside its borders.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Remember, balance of power.
Son of a biscuit.
And I mean, look at Poland. I think it needs to shift a little bit west that way. That's what I'm saying. East is what I mean to say.
Now, good sir. Remember, balance of power.
Alright.
I want you to just look at that. Look at those German states all muddled up in there like mother's pudding.
What about Prussia?
Don't forget France.
Well, obviously we have a lot of work to do, sir, so let's move over to the great map, eh?
Now, to decide what territories should go where, we're going to use colors. So, Alexander, red from Russia. Black. Brown. Blue.
Thank you.
And green for me. Let's get to work. Okay, well first I think we should work on making a German confederation. All the little states there need to be unified so we can build a Central Europe. And right here, this area actually belongs to us, Austria, not Italy.
Yes, this would create a good balance of power in Central Europe, but I have other matters to discuss with you, sirs. I'd like to propose that the territories of Trinidad and Tobago go to Great Britain. Also, the Cape of Good Hope, as you know, a booming port city picturesquely located at the southern tip of Africa, should also belong to my homeland. Yes, as you know, we have booming industrialization, and these territories would be greatly advantageous for our capitalism. Yes, the Netherlands. Right, Kingdom of the Netherlands. I propose it. What do you say, sirs? Switzerland? Yeah, it's around here somewhere. There it is. Those guys. Neutrality, I say. Neutrality because they're balanced between these greater powers, and they should just act as a buffer between France, these upstarts, I say. Anyone? Anyone, what do you say? Balance of power. We get the territories, Germany Federation, I like that idea.
German Federation.
These states buffers is between France. Hello, is anyone listening to me?
I am.
Oh, thank you, Prussia. Any other ideas, sirs?
Well, this is what I want.
Oh yeah, me too.
And Saxony, we can divide that up somehow, you know. I also want Finland. That's mine. Definitely. Finland is mine. Goes to Russia. Alright, so Poland's going to become an independent kingdom. And it's going to be administered by me.
But I disagree.
And me too.
No,
You're not gonna help.
I disagree with this. Poland going to Russia is preposterous. I mean, you'd get too powerful, sir.
Well, how about we make you a deal? My friend Hardenberg over here will have some little buffer states, or on the left bank of the Rhine, like right over there.
Yeah. No, for me.
Okay,
Are you speaking of Alsace-Lorraine?
No, I'm just some, a few little city-states. Used to be German. See, Prussia can have those. It'll be a buffer against France attacking from this side.
I agree with buffering France from these other countries, but giving you Poland would upset the balance of power once again, just as France. This is what we're trying to remedy right now, sir.
Alexander, you just want too much land, and I won't give it to you.
It's mine.
Your eyes are too big for your stomach, sir, as they say.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Perhaps you're not yet familiar with English idiomatic expressions. Let me clarify for you. You're asking for too much.
I don't see a problem. It's independent. I'm just an administrator. The Poles get to rule themselves.
It will not be independent. You will take it over.
She will not take
As
it
long as
over.
they're not too Catholic or
talking.
too Polish,
I
they can
received
have it.
word from my carrier pigeons that you already had troops stationed in Poland. This is true.
This is unacceptable.
That's just for their protection, I
They're
swear.
not-
Alexander,
Look, they're happy.
They're not happy.
they are sad.
They're happy.
You are controlling them.
So
It's a
thing
frown
become-
turned upside down.
I think that we have lost our main objectives. What we want is France, a balance of power, not France, no. This needs to be balanced once again. So, now look, if France which is a great and powerful body.
Yes.
Wait, are you taking France?
No, I'm just accentuating its lovely curves. Now, it is a powerful country, as you know, as well as is Russia, which is over here somewhere, I'm not sure. And in the middle is all this other. And what we have here is some dynamics of the power being balanced between these two great powers, and of course, Austria, which I'm very thankful for their existence.
And Prussia.
To be between,
Prussia.
That's not where Prussia is.
to be between these great powers.
Right there.
And we need to make sure that
Yes.
Germany unifies as a confederation. Because right now they're just too weak in the middle.
Excuse me, sir.
Controlled by Prussia.
No.
No.
You don't get to control anything.
Oh.
As is tradition, as we have
not
always had, let's look to history, sirs. Europe has always been controlled by the great royal families.
Habsburgs, Romanovs.
Yes. And since we're all the same class, the same people ordained by some
God.
divinity, yes, thank you, we need to work together to create a stronger Europe and not work to further our own, what's the word I'm looking for?
Interests?
Agendas, perhaps?
Well, of
Because
course.
that's just playing into the hands of those nationalists, and you know that.
Oh, I agree with all that, but I still want Poland.
You cannot have Poland.
They're happy though.
They're happy. The Poles are so happy there.
I will not stand for you taking all this land.
What are you gonna do about it?
You know what I'm gonna do? Do you want to fight about this? Do you want to fight about this?
Oh my
Huh?
gosh.
Huh?
Someone said the W word.
Who said war?
War?
We are at this
War?
Congress to prevent war. France.
War?
No. La guerre?
La guerre?
That was close, guys.
Yeah, it definitely was. I'm really glad we stopped that.
Oh, yes. Now, see, that shows us the importance of a proper balance of power. We all have to work together.
Alright. I guess we did kind of look at something today. But let's just go back to the drawing board, alright?
Sounds good?
Alright.
Ah, splendid.
Well, I guess we've all learned something today, huh?
Yes, I guess even if we are physical enemies,
Or annoying Frenchmen.
Or seriously just hating each other.
We all hate nationalism, liberalism, and rebellions too.